Hello, this is Vulturefire, and more Monster Train. Still playing lots of Monster Train. Still haven't mastered those last two cards. This time I had an Overgorger run that I paved, without winning. But it's time to do a run. I am doing random Monster Train 2 / Random Clan because I decided that I was tired of losing run streaks to Monster Train 1 plus Monster Train 1 runs that felt bad. I wanted to play with the new clans more, so here we are. What I really want is an option where it's like one of the two has to be Monster Train 2. Like, I'm fine doing Monster Train 1 clan plus Monster Train 2, but so also I should stop doing random hearts because I keep getting stuff like Winged Spirit, which is just awful. This is also like the worst starting unit you can get because it just has terrible stats. Fortunately, Gilda herself, I keep calling her Glinda, Gilda herself, is definitely capable. And Bloody Moon is fine. Interesting. So we have, which we have unfortunately is useless. Look at all these 1 damage cards. Hopefully we get something that will let us get Pyrogel out. We're going to get the Pyrogel path here. That's okay. Gilded Egg is the one that I want anyway. This will help. We're not taking Shatter Halo. Too many valuable commons and uncommons. And the Titan Spoon one could be a problem. I'd be more worried if we didn't have Jackstraps, but we do. So that'll kill the healers. It does mean that these guys are now basically worthless. Actually, I may as well just like play it and leave it for the moment. Should have played out and left both of them. Save the. Hopefully we can get the Pyrogel on the things we actually care about, but. Cards to draw things in the right order, which is not super likely, but it could happen. Let's see, this fight, do we have... No, we don't quite have enough firepower there to kill this. Unfortunate. We could heal here, but we'll probably just heal when we get up to the top. You get one of those, which is nice. And it's like the one ring where the Wind Spear is going to be potentially useful. Could heal for 4, but that doesn't seem worth much. I'd rather just do 32 damage here. And yeah, the Wind Spirit, not even useful here. Just let all those hits go through so we can get that gold. Got 50 gold out of the miser, which isn't terrible. Golden Touch lets us start potentially using a Greed Dragon. That would require me to go with Merchant Magic, and I am inclined to go Merchant of Steel here. Because we desperately need a competent banner unit. And Merchant of Steel will mean that, like, because like if we whiff here, we go like Miser and then another small thing. And over here we go like 2 small things. It doesn't matter because like Merchant of Steel we can at least like toss health and something on stuff. We don't hit Lava Armor. The Golden Touch, like I said, does open up Greed Dragon. We're taking Ring 2. There's a Pyroborn banner, so we could get a Greed Dragon there. I don't like Pyreball that much, especially we already have the Bloody Moons. Does give us an AoE technically, but I think it's either Lava Armor or Golden Touch here. Lava Armor, like, having access to Pyrodil does help a lot with what we've got. But Golden Touch, like I said, sets up Dragon Sword. It's kind of the worst way to set up Dragon Sword, though. It does come with Calcified Ember, which I don't love. I feel like it's one of those cases where like this decision is actually going to end up mattering a lot. Which kill are we fighting? Pushback kill. I don't know if that matters actually. The only thing is like Pushback kill makes Gilded Egg a lot harder to make work, but none of these are going to affect that. Hoping to see like a Starstruck, I guess, next reward. Let's go. Just take the I want the ability to get eggs, because like I said, if we do get a Greed Dragon, we need a way to get to Greed Dragon. Gravity is also okay for displacing Archeon. It's not guaranteed, but I don't hate it, and I don't really like Bedler. Like, it would give us some ability to control Moon Phase, but it's kind of my least favorite way to control Moon Phase, and then I don't think we want Celestial Storm right now. Oh right, we get eggs off of... I'm an idiot. I totally forgot the thing about gilded eggs. We get eggs. I'm so awake. Alright, Shade Guard I think is our ideal pick up here. Smidgestone Shade Guard would be nice that work well with Gilda. We will take the Silent Sentinel. We are going to need a tank, and there's no way we can get a tank out of Fireborn, really. Like, Fireborn is always a build your own tank situation. You can just go Endless on it. Could do Endless on one, they whelps, but that doesn't seem amazing. I think I may reroll here. Titanite would be good. Dualism would be underwhelming, but whatever. I would just take a multi-strike on the Miser just to get, like, extra gold. Could also just, like, toss health on. So I guess the question is, like, what other upgrade would I want on the Silent Sentinel besides... So eventually taking Smidgestone on Sentinels, then we can put in front of Gilda, but I don't think that's super important. Eventually taking health here is... I mean, we can't go Large Stone plus Titanite, which I guess could be the other thing we do. We could just put the 20 health on the Miser. I just can't go like Dualism plus Multi-Strike on the Miser, but I don't think that's super exciting anyway. We could also put in this, like I said, on one of the whelps, but I don't think that's where we're at. That seems very underwhelming. Underwhelming. Yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid of. So we can do this, but that's... We are definitely going to do this. Like I said, we need that for the next ring. Let me just do that. It should pay for itself. I could throw Conduit on this. That's not my favorite. It does make the ability better, make some other stuff better. Let's just throw a Conduit on one of these. I think we should, or we just like get Avarice on one of the Shield Swords, but I don't hate because just like it'll get a few hits, so it'll pay itself back, and then you'll need to get like 7 hits to pay back. But I don't want to pay it back immediately. We're just gonna go, I think. Yeah, but we have. I think the reason we buy the Conduit is because we do have this Miser, so we were kind of inclined to spend our gold because we should be getting more, and then hopefully that ends up being relevant, and if not, then it doesn't. That's a little annoying, but we should still be fine. I think because of that, we do put the Miser up top. Let's see, we are fighting that one jerk who has spikes. I think because we're fighting Spikes jerk, we go middle floor, because any bloated whelp would clear top floor for us. So that's what we're counting on. Oh, you have trample, right? I couldn't remember. For some reason, I forgot that you have trample in this path, because I am very awake. You see that? Pop. You're all gone. Oh, which means that you're not actually going to do anything here. Against this wave, at least. So I probably should put you bottom floor. I'm entirely awake. I think I can do that. I can afford... Well, no, because I would... Yeah, no, I would do this. Saves me some health, and it'll save me health on Gilda. And that ability will be back by the time the lock shows up. Realizing that, yeah, you are going to get 0 gold for us this fight, which is unfortunate. Also realizing we are going to have problems getting whelps out. Oh, and I totally forgot about jackstrips as well, so we didn't even need to worry about top floor. Wow, this is not... I really want to see a descent here, but we're in the wrong moon phase, because then I could at least like drop him down to start getting value. And he would defend. It actually works out that you do get a hit. You aren't dying. I think we just do that, because I just don't want to deal with trash next turn. Yeah, Large Stone on anything means that, like, we did pretty good there, and now we're golden. And once again, like, Winch to the Spirit we don't even need, and that means we get more hits with our Dualism gold, and we can, you know, make up for some of our failure earlier. Like, I think 120 gold out of him this fight, so not quite enough to pay off the thing we bought, but we'll get there. We don't need this because we don't need that. Because like I said, I totally forgot about that bit. In that case, we do take a lot of armor here, probably. It does give us the whatever, but deal with it. Do we just take the damage? This is just such an underwhelming spell without moon control, especially. That I don't think, and like I don't think we want a third Bloody Moon. We'll just loot. Hope we get something useful. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think we're getting past past 8 stacks right now. Not without something else. So that would give us like +6/+6 on this, which doesn't suck. Just +2/+3 there, which is fine. Yeah, I think we just do that. It's not a huge boost, but it's better than the others right now. I think we are at whatever we can do right now. And then I think we are going to. I would like to see another banner unit. We absolutely still need at least one more banner in order to have a complete plan. Do you like doing that? I should see what our banners are before I go any further. There's the Greed Dragon. Yep. So obviously, like we did just spend all our eggs, but that's fine. We should still be able to get through Archeon, and then once we get past Archeon, having the Greed Dragon will make life easier on us. And I'm just always here for the large mystery box. It's just very good. -1 Ember on the Bloody Moon is value. I could permafrost the gravity. I don't know, like that. But also, like, fold it over. Because that means that we just will have access to... We play it when we need it, and we don't play it when we don't need it. Which I think works out nicely for that. And I think we just go +10 on the Golden Touch to make it more consistent. You're going to want to be able to scale up to our Greed Dragon pretty quick. And we are obviously taking the Titan Trial because we have to. There's not really a choice there. If we play middle floor, that gives us a better chance to find gravity to protect our egg. Good to put something on top floor. I think... So the question is, like, do we play the Greed Dragon now? I think so. Ideally, I would save it until I could get a couple eggs showing, but because we don't really have that much egg generation, there's just no guarantee we'd even be able to do that. And cool, we do have this to save, which is nice. I think we just... I could play this, but I think I would really like just doing that. And then... Yeah, so every time anything goes up to that floor, we get value. Not really applying Fire Gel on any floors yet. Kind of disincentivized from killing these off, because if they go up, we get souls. I didn't do that. And then we get sapped if we play anything here, so. Aha! And yeah, we can now just say no. Kind of like the Ember here, but don't really have... I guess I don't have anything to spin it on, so we'll just go ahead and donk you. You are unfortunately not dying, but... Fortunately, you are now going to be pushed to the back. And then let's take you to 45, which is 2 fire hits. If we do this, then we only take 1, but it's only 1 damage either way. So like we have to take a fire damage to do that. But yeah, the options like we do that, but then like I said, we don't get the value here. I guess we could do that. That also doesn't get us the kill. I think we just do it. Value for 1. We're not playing this. I will kill you though, which is nice. And we don't have a way to deal with this, but that's fine. We can heal you next turn. Because next turn will be sort of relentless. The hope is just like we can do enough damage down here that Gilda can finish. And immediately we can use this, and then that'll let us save our Pirate Heart for next turn, if we end up even needing it. Oh wow, that was even better than I could have hoped. No, set to descend right now anyway. I would have liked to have sent him up to go get got, although she's living too. Okay, do that because we can. Do because we can. Alright, we've definitely made up our gold quota from that miser to pay it off. And we are now at 5 eggs, which is good. I do kind of like this. I don't think it's that useful to us here. Silver ink is... If we had more magic power, we just don't. That's the problem. Sorry about the blurb. Make sure that I... Yeah. Anyway, probably taking Ember. But I don't know where like our conduit would come from. And can't deal with damage immune, so it's not super enticing to me without more Pyrogel production. If we get like Pyrogel on a Sin, that's not terrible. Find any way to get Pyrogel that would help us against the guys here. But we will need an answer to, although that's kind of my least favorite answer. It's expensive. Do we just take it to have it on the off chance it ends up becoming valuable? I don't hate that. Maybe just take it and assume that... This is the Calcified Ember, which is annoying. Didn't even manage to play out those. I think we take that and we'll just assume we'll find something to do with it. Could just take another regular Greed Dragon, which doesn't seem amazing. Could take the Hothead. It does give me a sweeping damage option for this. We would need some help to make it work. Of course, it does have the Calcified Ember because, again, the Calcified Ember is always on the card that you're interested in. If we take it, there are ways to make the Hothead do good work for us. And I think we just go plus Ember, as I said, because we have lots of ways to use Ember. I'd love to get some more unit upgrades, which conveniently we can. We could also go over here. A lot of potential value there, but I think we have enough units now that I would. And also, like, the equipment could be the Mind Cage if you want. And going all on this is a little silly, but I don't think there's any point in ever cross-pathing this, because like I'm not fitting Gilda on the floor with anything else. So hoping for a Mind Cage. The Soul Smelter doesn't make a ton of sense because we are not collecting eggs again. The Enchanted Chamber is fine. I mean, we do have these. Makes those a lot better. Meat Shield, Healing. I think because we have the stuff we have, that makes more sense. Our Titanite is great. We can throw that on the Greed Dragon. Question Greed Dragon or Silent Sentinel. I think we would Greed Dragon because it can't heal itself. I don't think we go Large Stone. Because we can't afford, because unless we get Spitch Stone, it just causes problems. Alright. Dualism doesn't really do anything for us on any of our other units. But that is good on the, that's kind of exactly what on the Greed Dragon. We do now potentially want to take plus capacity. I maybe should just take a plus attack on this to make it useful immediately, but there's a chance this ended up being part of our final plan. So if we take this, trying to think like if there's any equipment for these clan combos where that makes sense. I don't think there is. No. Like this is the only one that cares, and that's not important enough that I would take dualism for it. And neither of those care, because Mage Blade is not a status effect and not a buff, so dualism would affect it. Actually, we could just go help on something. I think we actually cut one of the, maybe both the shield swords. We just cannot play them. We have too many large units. So we still don't have a full solve. Probably go Merchant of Farm. We're just kind of hunting for a Mind Cage here. Like Mind Cage, Bloodthirsty Blade. We did just take plus Ember, but I think we can deal with this. I'm not too worried about this boss with this troop combo. I think playing this out. Although I probably should play that one because it's more expensive. That's good for you because you are silent. You will just keep getting swole. And could use this. Go ahead and snipe that. I don't think I need to. I can afford to take a little bit of damage here. Let me just play that out. Oh. I guess I could have saved it. There's no reason. Oh, Jackstrip's gonna heal you, of course. Put this on you. They're realizing now that this means I can't get value out of this. Unless I just snipe that. But that costs me some magic power. That's probably still fine, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. Oh right, we don't need the eggs. Because we're gonna should have max eggs. Either we're losing this fight or we have max eggs at the end of this fight. That will solve our problems. Although Jackstrip is also solving our problems, so that's not terribly important. So we sniped the one that needed sniping. I should have played these first just to get them out. Play at least one of them first just to get them out, but... Goodbye. Finally get rid of one of these. There's the Tome of Contracts I would like to play, but we don't need it. It's really, really unfortunate we drew literally all three of them on the same turn, because it does mean that we were only able to get rid of one, and we probably use just we don't draw back into them, because we only have one more turn left in the fight. We were short a tiny amount of health. That's just for fun, see if that wins this fight. It doesn't. Feeling these should help, I think, overall. So let's go. Is that? Yeah, even with the corruption. Wouldn't have been the end of the world if it had to go middle floor, but we can win here as well. Yeah, that ring went very well, considering I don't think we're actually that strong right now. We're just strong for where we're at. This is not what we're looking for, unfortunately, because even though it does say it reduces cooldown, it only reduces cooldown for right this moment, unlike Mind Cage, which will be every turn, or the Tome of Contracts, which would also be every turn. This is not anything. This is it's AOE, which you kind of need. It's we need an AOE thing. I guess we take it. I'm not super excited about it, but would I take a real Moon Eclipse Chamber? I guess so. It's not terrible. Although probably I should just dupe the Greed Dragon, just play two of those instead of the Silent Sentinel. Which direction do we go here? Just could get some Mind Cage. We don't have an amazing Hellvent right now, unless we just like Hellvent the Greed Dragon. Although I say that like Hellvent the Greed Dragon might just be the play. Looks like having two of those would be pretty good. We just have to get rid of the Sentinel. We could potentially get a Mind Cage over here, although at this point the Mind Cage stream is kind of going away. I think we should go over here. I think, yeah, we're just going to go with two Greed Dragons. We can remove Consume, but we don't have anything that we want to do that with. Although I could just do this. I don't hate. I mean, actually, that may be our Hellvent target, actually. I like doing this because basically free heals. Or free, not free heal. Yeah, free heals for the Pyre, rather. We just do. I think we can do this because, yeah, we already took the other Consume. And that way, because we don't really want to play that a ton. Nothing here that needs to go intrinsic. Plus 10 roll, which makes sense. -1. And that just generates Ember then. Just if it gets killed, which is kind of nice. We could take one of these, but I don't think any of those are super exciting because, like, we obviously don't need Soul Smelter. See, we could take these. Like, the Stoic Plate Mail, the advantage of it is, like, functionally, on the Greed Dragon, the Greed Dragon doesn't have any. That's just a whole time. Actually, we should just take this because this is just so much health for the Greed Dragon, and we don't care about the Greed Dragon's abilities. And then we could dupe the Greed Dragon. We could also dupe the Greed Dragon later. I don't think we're gonna need it for Kale. Question is just like, is this doing more for? I think this does more for us. We do have a unit for middle floor right now, and that's total. Like the Grand should be completely a non-issue with the jack strips. And yeah, we go down here, and then get our gold generation. Alright, we took minus Ember last turn, so enough that we couldn't quite fit everything. Okay, I think we do this and that. We might as well do that, so we will get finished off when you go up a floor. May as well do that. A little unfortunate, but this is our only place to play that out, considering we don't really want to make that thing better. Because we can. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, like, boom, free Ember. In this case, we already did have the Ember, but it's the principle of the thing. We haven't really needed this gravity yet, but that's okay. I'm totally fine just having a useful thing that we don't need. Oh, right, we already have that for it, but that's still fine. I can also put this here. Oh, we have the dualism on that, so that actually is really good. That's now just... And, like, the Avarice still works, so we're completely fine. Let's play this on, I guess, you. Get the free fire health. No way to get that out. Probably be a little more worried about this one. Oh right, we will always be able to descend on middle floor because of Eclipse Chamber. We play this out, and then that out. Alright, you're now dying, so we don't care. Bonk. Alright, we get the damage from that. Bonk. And yeah. Wasn't even what I meant to be. It wasn't even what I was trying to play. Yeah, we are very strong right now. We do not have scaling to beat tanks, though, for that fight, which is going to be a problem. This is tank busting. I think we can afford it. Because we get back stuff at end of fight anyway. That actually gives us a way to take advantage of that. We don't need that. I'm just going to skip here. Save. Unit upgrades, I don't think do much for us, because just like this is the only, I guess, because Silent Sentinel's getting replaced. We're just going to go see if we can get any useful trinkets. That's fine. Don't think this is valuable to us. May as well take that. That's fine, that's solid. No, that was super exciting, but it's okay. I don't think we need Sacrificial Chamber. Skip. We have to take the Titan Trial. Well, we don't have to, but yeah. So if I just take plus capacity, we can play out 3 of these. Is there any plus capacity to put one on every floor? We just wouldn't be able to play out the rest of our hand if I do that. the corruption is actually a bit of a nuisance. Should have considered putting whatever in front just to avoid that. Question is, do we save this? Because if we end up using the tank, I don't think we're going to need the tank buster spell this turn, this fight. Do I just play this, or do I play? Let me play that. Just seems this turn kind of wrong. Fortunately, we can't stop you from doing your thing. We may as well save and help from you. This fight, we could end up being in trouble. We just phase to take. So, I think we put this here so we can put the silence thing on you. Just copy that. Oh, you're already full health, right? Because we have a Crown of the Eternal. I should have sniped that. It doesn't matter. But that'll just die to the next floor. But yeah, that makes you substantially stronger. Could just do this. I want you to die, actually. I don't really want to reroll that. Prevent food from getting eaten. Guess we just do that. Yeah, because I guess I could have healed that. I think that's too funny not to do. Get wiped out. You take 1 fire damage for basically no reason. You'll notice that we are once again in the position of not caring about our Fireheart. Yeah, this one's just so bad. I think it mattered in one fight. I guess we take it. We are so far off of the hothead plan, but maybe that changes. I guess at that point, no, because I have to go merchant armors there. We've got to go copy. I think we take. Sorry, I'm trying to think. We take Ember capacity. As much as I would like to take draw, I don't think we justify it. I guess we can justify it. But what are we drawing to? I think we just take the Ember. And they're just going to Hellvent Greed Dragon a couple times. Just take that. Oh, I guess we can only Hellvent Greed Dragon once without, because we didn't take. Well. Alright. So I think we're actually doing this because if we can get the Hothead to 25 damage, then with the Tome of Contracts, it can one-shot. It can kill the elites for us in the Savagery fight, which is really important. And we're probably just going to remove the Silent Sentinel here. Yeah, we were guaranteed that. Guess we can Smidge Stone it. Sure. And we can keep it. And we're going to help out the Greed Dragon. And I think we get rid of a couple units. They're just so hard for us to play out. At least if we draw the other... I guess no, we're going to have completely full floors now. This should be fine. This is good. This will be a good test fight for Seraph. Unfortunately, we don't have another Merchant of Magic, I think. Okay, we do, actually. That's good, because that'll let us potentially find Intrinsic for the contract tome. The idea here is you... Oh, right, we also have this, which will help. We can do that. And now you are dealing with that, so you are taking damage? Why are you taking damage? Oh, because you have quick. Duh, because I had to give you quick to get you the attack. We unfortunately don't have the tome contracts yet. We did get that though. And we can do that. And yeah, no space anymore for these. And like this actually being an always descend is actually potentially useful for, like I said, for just trapping things. It's like a janky route. Okay. I think we do this. I could do that. If I used up my... No, I can still get an egg. Oh, right, I get eggs back at the end of the fight anyway. So, like, that is a valid way to just make you stop being a problem. Just a question of, do we want to go and do this? Guess we might as well. Go ahead and do that. I should have done that first, but then I wouldn't have gotten... I guess getting kills on you doesn't actually matter. I could try and save these, but I don't remember providing the one that would make us suffer for our... Don't really need another one of those. Go ahead and put it up there. Fire health. And yeah, we're not going to be able to get a kill with this, but that's okay because we don't actually need it. Alright, let's see if... Okay, and this is the one that would punish us for... I think we don't play anything else on that floor. I can do that, but you'll just die on the next floor anyway. A little worried, but gotta trust in my Greed Dragons. Alright, yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. And then we get even more gold. Alright. There's the mine cage, which we don't need anymore. I guess, well, the mine cage would be if there was a merchant arms. There's not even a merchant arms, so like we can't even just like guarantee that. This seems okay. I'm gonna go over here. I think we're gonna help vent the whatever, but I don't know if that actually helps us. That could potentially draw us the tome. That doesn't do anything for us at this point because we don't have anything that cares about gold. That might do something technically. Lightstone casing. Let us put holdover on like a dragon's breath. Double stack of dragon's breath, or do both, I guess. I guess we have so much gold we may as well buy it, right? That one though does nothing for us. So, yeah, I could hold over one of the dragon's breaths to just give us guaranteed AOE. Don't hate that. Can double stack the other one. -1 cost on the cosmic bolt, I think. Consume on another witch weave. I still am just not super caring about that. Unfortunately, we did not find the intrinsic for the Tome of Contracts, which is what we would really like to have seen. I don't think we care about removing consume on anything, although maybe like removing consume on one of the witch weaves makes sense, but I don't think so. Just go +10 on another witch weave. Spell chain. There, just for good measure. Spell chain there. And then duplicate what? We just duplicate the contract so we can find it faster, so we can find intrinsic on it. I'm a little worried about our total damage output, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I think we are going to just spend Ember on gold, spend gold on removing the other whelps because we just can't play them. All right. And hopefully this all works out. I feel reasonably good about this. Oh hey, we did indeed get one of our Tome of Contracts. Turn 0. I was going to say I don't know if Gilda's surviving the fight, but she actually should because of the crown. She'll take 90 on turn 1, but it won't kill her. And then everything will be fine. The Greed Dragon's going to take a bit of a beating. They finally actually use the whiny spirit. And yeah, we can do a bonk to prevent you from dying. And there's no there was no silencing in this fight, so may as well play that. Maybe should dump damage on that one. Yeah, there's the other one of these. I guess we go ahead and play that for now. Alright. Alright, one of those double stacked. Okay. magic power. Go ahead and play that before we do whatever. Save some health there. You are a nuisance. But you're not too much of a nuisance. You will still die to Gilda. Just go for that. Oh, and then I drew a card, so I can actually just do that. We'll need heals up here. That'll work. Also, we can just go. Do that first, probably. There's not really much point in targeting that down. That is indeed attuned right now. Only costs us 1 power health to use it. Fortunately, we first get the kill here so that we could get well, no, because then we need to lose the whatever. Overall, this is working out better than I expected, really. Hopefully we have enough damage for whatever. Alright, well this is not what I want to see. But we can go start with that. A little bit worrying as far as beating. I don't know whether we actually ever ended up using this gravity, but it's one of those tools where it's like, I think there was absolutely a world where it ended up being crucial to the run, and that just didn't end up being the world that we were in. Took 1 pyro damage. Alright. Hopefully we can just kind of brute force our way through this fight as well. You know what the gravity can actually do for us? We can lock, if we lock Savagery from ever going up, then we don't have to worry about getting multi-strike. And that could buy us a lot of time. Could put this in front. It does have the healing, but I think we're just do this. And that is not the card we want to see. Fortunately, we don't need Tome turn 1 this fight, like we did last fight. If we could get it, that'd be neat, but we don't need it. I think that's that useful. Just play that out, just get it out of the deck. Could have, if I had sequenced things differently, I could have tripped the Ember Staff, but was not paying enough attention. Corruption is probably going to be one of our biggest. It's probably going to be our biggest challenge here. Well, corruption and also that, I guess. Well, we're not going to be so much for locking it down to just the 1. Whatever, because now we absolutely can't get. We still might be able to restrict how much multi-strike he gets, but we can't restrict to just 1. It'll be, well, I guess we could if we get, because we are getting a random card, so. But that is not the card we would have needed. The other thing here is we could play We could not play these. We don't have any damage scales. We should probably avoid playing those for a bit. Because we don't need to play them. Because we're avoiding the 5 damage from Savagery. Alright, still no Tome of Contracts. We are making progress. There we go. It does heal us, which is nice. Unfortunately, the only way for us to get to whatever we're going to play this, let me just knock you down. We are probably on track to win this pretty quick. Yeah, we are getting maybe not quite as much damage. There we go. Finally found a Tome of Contracts. Can we even afford to disengage? Yes, we can. And yeah, this is going to be the last one to go, looks like. It's actually doing work for us finally. Should open this first. Alright, and now you are actually the last one to go. So yeah, now all we need to do to win is play the Firelight. And that'll begin. If I break a nail, someone will pay. Apparently. Anyway, 31 damage taken. Not too bad. And we did it. Nice and clean run. I'm actually going to remember to generate a challenge this time, because I did not do that last time. Consist Pirates Lately. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, toodles.